Today, we'll be making pasta puttanesca without anchovies. For this recipe, you'll need pasta, garlic, chili flakes, miso paste, olives, capers, canned tomatoes, and parsley. And if you're new here, I'm Maggie. This is No Frills Kitchen, where I teach you how to cook with confidence with nothing fancy required. First off, we need to prep our ingredients. Roughly chop a few cloves of garlic. It's important not to chop this too finely, as it can burn as we infuse the oil in the later steps. So a rough chop or even thin slice works perfectly here. Now, roughly chop a few pitted black olives. I like to use Kalamata olives here, as they taste much nicer than a canned black olive. However, if that's all you have, your puttanesca will still be great. Next, run a knife through some rinsed brined capers. I like to rinse these under some cool water because I find that the sauce can get a bit too salty otherwise. Just a coarse chop here will do. Finally, chop a bit of fresh flat leaf parsley and set this aside. Now, open a can of whole peeled tomatoes and pour it into a small bowl. Using your hands, break up the tomatoes. I like to do this rather than purchase pre-crushed tomatoes, as I feel that both the flavor and the texture is preferable here. Also, it's fun to get a bit tactile with your food. By the way, if you're finding this recipe helpful, it would be great if you could give it a thumbs up. It helps more people find my videos, and I would really appreciate it. Moving to the stovetop, add some olive oil, chili flakes, and your chopped garlic to a cold sauté pan. Set the pan over medium heat. This is also the time to cook your pasta in a large pot of boiling water. Just make sure to cook it for a few minutes less than your package suggests. Gently heat the oil until the garlic begins to sizzle. Once the garlic starts to turn a bit golden brown, add in your chopped olives and capers along with a bit of light miso paste. The miso adds a umami quality that mimics that which anchovies add in the traditional recipe, and it works extremely well here. I do the same in my olive tapenade recipe. To the pan, now add your crushed tomatoes and stir them to combine. Then add your cooked pasta to the pan and toss to combine with some tongs. Cook for a minute or two, adding a bit of pasta water if you need to loosen the sauce a little bit. Add your chopped parsley, turn off the heat, and toss to combine. Then portion into some bowls and serve immediately. If you liked this recipe, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss my next videos. Enjoy!